having Heather and the team in Canada, I was sort of a bit not quite sure what I was doing some of the time. And Fiona just sort of picked me up and sort of guided me along the way. So I'm really, really grateful to you, Fiona. Thank you so much for coming today, and to Heather for coming all the way from Canada. I mean, that's major.
Okay. All right.
This is so exciting. You know what, I always get so emotional. I don't know if you guys get emotional when you hear people's stories, because when I said yes to Arbonne 10 years ago, I was not looking for an opportunity. Actually, my sister kind of had to convince me to do this with her. And I thought I was really busy and thought I didn't have any room in my life for anything else. So if you're here as a guest today and you're thinking, how would I ever fit this in? I completely understand that. I was totally that person 10 years ago. We had one child. We're trying for a second. I played a competitive sport, actually just retired this year. Does anyone know the sport of curling?
Yes.
Yeah, lose a champion now. But it's big in Canada. It's second to hockey, I guess. So, I didn't think I had any extra time in my life. And when I started this business, I really started it to help my sister. And because I knew she was a pharmaceutical sales rep, and she described her life very much as a hamster on a wheel. And she would go to work for somebody else, but was missing out on all of these opportunities with her family and her children, and just felt like she wasn't present in her life. And I think a lot of us can really relate to that. The best part of Arbonne and the gift that we can give other people is giving them back their life, and giving them back the being able to be present in their lives. And for me now, 10 years in, I started this business very much as a plan B, as you guys talked about, and it's 100% my plan A now. And that is truly why I love and adore sharing this opportunity with people, because it's so changed my life. My kids know their mother, so much better now. They are competitive figure skaters, actually. They're prominent. I have a good Canadian family, and they curl as well. So they're busy, but I don't have to miss things, And that to me is that element of being present. We talk about things being priceless. That is priceless when we can show people that, we have this incredible line of products, which I hope that if you haven't tried, you need to. But our best product of all is our business, and it's because it allows us to have our lives back. And so, 10 years in, am I happy I said yes? 100%. So if you're here as a guest, I really, really hope that you'll take a look at this, because it can truly, truly, truly be life-changing. So our job this afternoon is to just tell you a little bit about Arbonne as a company and the business opportunity, so that you can all go home and have a sleepless night and think about, how you can really get started tomorrow with your business. Or tonight, we could certainly show you how to do that. So a little bit about the history of Arbonne. So, when I learned about Arbonne 10 years ago, nobody really knew about it in Canada. And I think probably still here in the UK, that's kind of like that. We're 36 years in, as a corporation. And to me, that's so impressive, because if I'm going to put my energy behind building a business like this, that I want to last forever, our business is Willable, by the way, that lasts forever for myself and my family, I want there to be some longevity behind it. I want the products and the company to not be going anywhere. So that 36-year history that we have is one of the best features that we can tell people about. We also have, as you can probably tell, consultants who really love what they do. Isn't that refreshing? The first Arbonne conference I went to, I was like, are these guys for real? Does everybody really love what they do? But for so many of us that go to the conferences, and there's many people in the room heading to Vegas in April. Who's going to Vegas? And you don't know it, but you're going. And so, when you attend a conference or you come to a car presentation, you realize that it's true, we actually really do love what we do. And we're so grateful that we have this opportunity to share with other people. So that passionate culture that we have is alive and well, and I don't think that you will find another network marketing company that has the culture that Arbonne has to offer. And so just the, the friendships that we talked about, the personal growth, all of those things are probably my most favorite part of this business, and the people that come into your lives, whether they're connected to you financially or not, is truly what can really be life-changing. So I hope that you've tried the products, and for those of us as consultants, we are product junkies. You know, we use, you know, every single thing in that catalog almost every single day, right? That's part of the best part of being a consultant is we get to buy the products from our own store, shop at a discount, and look amazing, right? And feel amazing, right? So when I started my business 10 years ago, it was really all about skincare. And I can tell you over time, you know, I think most of you know that we formulate products that are vegan, botanically based, free of harmful chemicals. Our nutrition line is gluten-free, lactose-free. You know, the products are positioned in a way that really speak volumes to what people are looking for today, health and wellness from the inside and out. And so when I started my business 10 years ago, it was really primarily skincare focused. We would always lead with skincare. And now we really have an amazing corporate positioning that is health and wellness from the inside and out. And we talk, you know, equally big of our nutrition line. How many people are doing the 28 days to healthy living, or 30 days? Yes, lots of people in the room. So equally now, I would say my business is skincare and our nutrition line. So it's really evolved in the way that the products have been received and our product suite that's available to us to offer to people. And to me, that just means that our business is so much more attractive to so many more people. When I was in Vegas this year, I noticed, like, particularly more than I ever have before, the number of men that were in the room and the number of men that were being recognized on stage. Because, you know, I get it, you know, you don't want to sell lipstick, right? But you probably could get your heads around selling the nutrition line. So a lot of men will build a business just purely, you know, sharing our nutrition products. And you can build a huge business. Then you realize that there's lots of people that want to hear about all the other products. But that has really changed over time. And I think that's important to mention from a business perspective, because we really do have something for everyone. And you can, I always say, you can really find somebody's yes. Because who doesn't want to feel better and look better by using these incredible products that we get to share with people? You know, one of the best parts of the product line that we have, and if, you know, some of you may have some experience with other network marketing businesses, and that's great, but we have a consumable line of products. So now 10 years in, I have had customers in my business from month one that are still ordering products from me 10 years in. So you can have a customer for life. And from a put your business hat on, that is huge. You know, when you have people that are reordering products, you know, every few months to restock and then try new things. And as we all know as consultants, as your consultant base grows, we're the biggest product users. And, you know, our clients and customers get to know that they can now shop for their shampoo and their cosmetics, not only their skincare and nutrition, but they can shop at a discount online and have it shipped to them conveniently to their door. And I know my customers just adore, you know, shopping through the catalog and shopping for many, many, many different products. So there truly is, if you haven't flipped through the catalog and you're not familiar with all of the things that we have to offer, I really encourage you to do so. You know, I always feel like the more products I use, the more excited I get about our product line. And it's so much fun. You can't keep it a secret. It's too good. You know, I don't know if any of you know about network marketing, and I really did not. I have 2 degrees in business. I actually studied in Scotland for a year. So I have spent some time in the UK, and I absolutely love it here. My descendants, my Smith family's from Yorkshire, so when I was in Glasgow for the year, I spent some time in Yorkshire and fell in love with it. And, you know, but this business of network marketing is, you know, truly about referral-based marketing. And I, you know, from a business perspective, I didn't really learn about network marketing. I have 2 business degrees. And, you know, this was my first opportunity to learn about it. And I have fallen in love with this industry because it's an industry and it's a business model. I owned my own business prior to this. And that business, I can tell you, did not give me back my lifestyle. Actually, quite the opposite. It took away my time from my children. So, you know, when I think about the power of what this industry can do for people, and, you know, to give them that lifestyle of what they've, you know, most people really do want to have that presence in their life. That is what network marketing as a business model can do for you. So, when I said yes, several years ago, I was working on my own, and as you build and grow an organization in network marketing, it truly pays you for that over time. And now, we have a large international team that's growing every single day and is truly unstoppable now with the momentum that's been created with multi-faceted teams all over the place. And I all the time have people say, oh my gosh, Heather, I haven't seen you for a while, but you look great. What do you use? What is and so it's just an easy conversation to have with people about, what we do and how we grow our business and how we get to share these products with other people. To me, it's the smartest business model, and everybody should have a network marketing business. Tax write-offs and working from home and the ability to leverage your time are some of the best parts of what this industry can offer you and your family. And then lastly, I just wanted to talk a little bit about our, how this business appeals to many different people. I mean, if you look around the room, you see a lot of different generations represented. And that is really one of the best parts, because we really have a business model that anybody can do, right? It doesn't judge how old you are, what your education is, what your family upbringing has been, how much money you have. It really doesn't. And I love this about this industry. It only rewards you for the effort that you put in and where you want to go forward. So you don't need to look at your past, you only need to look at your future to see if you're going to be successful. And so really we see all different generations attracted to this business model because it truly does appeal to many different people. And we talk a lot about your why for doing the business. So for a lot of people, it's retirement savings, it's building a flexible lifestyle, it's earning our latest trip to Atlantis. It's having an excuse to go to Vegas with your Arbonne team to work really hard. It's the friendships, it's the personal growth. I mean, I just loved seeing you guys get up here and share your stories because, I know that's hard, right? And there might not be another opportunity that you have that resembles this to be able to get out of your comfort zone and get up and do that. And that, if that's the one thing that you do that moves you ahead in life, then Arbonne has been a gift to you in your life. So now 10 years in, I have 2 sons. They are very, very involved in sport. I get to be super, super present in their lives. You were talking about, your kids asking and being supportive of you. Mine regularly ask me what my QV is. And so, where are we? Have we hit nation yet, Mom? So they're on me. This is a team effort. And, but they are really grateful for this business. And we actually joked at one of my last meetings with some of my managers that we were going to have a Kids of Arbonne meeting, because that is really when you see the impact of you building and growing your business at home, they notice everything. They see you working hard, they see you maybe not achieving your goals, but you're still going for them the next month. They see this example that you set for them about dreaming big and going for it and changing your life. They notice it all. And I have already named our nation Shine Nation, and we're very soon to finish that nation. And I have named it Shine Nation because this business is an opportunity to shine. You decide what that is, but everybody has an opportunity to shine. And I love the example that we get to set for our families and our lives and our teams because of it. So over to you, Ms. Fiona.
Heather, that was amazing. Isn't she so professional? How did we get to be like this? I'm not quite sure myself. Thank you, Sarah, for asking me to come present today. It's an honor. We met back in 2012. Gosh, can you believe that? Where does time go? Seriously. And I am so proud of your achievements because you've kind of been in the dark down the Hastings. I mean, really, even to get here, it's a single road. What is that all about? And thank you to Andy for cleaning my car with his 2 friends. Thanks, I appreciate that. It's a bit dirty. It's not going to look good in the photos. I'm wearing a short skirt. I can't. Somebody has to help me out. So love that. Okay, so the fact that we're all from different backgrounds, ages, it doesn't matter your race, religion, we love this business. And we always kind of give you a little bit about who we are. So my background is nothing to do with health and wellness. I was actually a soldier for 8 8 years, I served in the British military. I was a PTI, physical training instructor. So I joined day one, UK, November 2007, a bit like you, Heather. So my sponsor was in the States, so we're all this international line, aren't we? Bless her heart, she's still a consultant right now to this day. So it's a fair system, not only on any of our team, which is unbelievable. But so yes, so when I jumped in, I'm not being funny, cleanse, tone and moisturize was a swear word. As far as I'm concerned, I'm so sorry for Martin and the people who are really good at all this clinical stuff. I dug trenches, put cam cream, and I do not want to know the mineral oil content in that. Smoked, partied, sunbed, and lived my life. That's what I do. So out my comfort zone, are you kidding me, okay? I started this business in the UK, no white Mercedes on the road, nobody I knew successful in multi-level marketing. I didn't even know what that was, by the way, personal development, hadn't heard of that either, didn't know anything, okay? All I knew was that my gut said this was good. I literally was blind faith, and I kept going, and I did it all gloriously wrong, but that's okay, because failing is part of the process of success. You're only a failure when you quit. And it's not an arrow from here to there, that's like success, it's this. It's like a spaghetti junction, right? We know that as consultants, yeah? Who was she? I'll never use his products. Who was it? Yeah. Okay, yes you will. Gotcha. No, I'm kidding. And for those of you who think this is a cult, it's a culture. Okay, because, I'll tell you why, being in the army, having amazing people doing crazy things in Bosnia, and having a friendship and a bond, I never in a million years, coming into civilian street, thought I could ever get that back in my life again. But Arbonne is a culture of amazing, fascinating individuals with all different backgrounds, with all different experiences, coming together in a really supportive. And that's what we do, you know. I love that candles offer. I've never heard that, Heather. I'm using that. I'm licking that one, so thanks very much. Okay, so that's me. So now I do use lipstick. Well, no, I don't actually, but I do use some stuff. But for me, the fighter sport and that health and wellness range is where it's at. So I'm happy about that. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly ask you a question. Can you put your hand up here? Who in the room here knew Sarah before Arbonne? Okay, can you take a look around everybody at this, okay? So who knew Sarah before Arbonne? Wow. And that's how many years of doing Arbonne?
Okay, 3.5.
3.5. Okay, next question. For the people who Sarah directly sponsored, okay, so this is not who they, but who she directly sponsored. Can you stand up for me, please?
Oh my God.
I want you to look around the room, especially for the guests. This is called the power of compounding. Thank you, my lovelies. You can sit back down. So there were 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah? 6. Okay. This is why this is a genius business. Because I always thought, how can Richard Branson, a multi-billionaire, have 24 hours in the day, okay, and generate that income? How does that work? It's not magic, because he's doing it, right? It's all to do with the power of compounding, and it's called a profit via wage system, okay? So we talked about everybody had businesses beforehand, a lot of, you know, so what are we doing? Okay, so wage system, work an hour, get paid an hour, work an hour, get paid an hour, work an hour, get paid an hour, are we with it? So how many hours in a day, days in a week, weeks in a month, months in a year, years in a lifetime, paychecks in a lifetime? You are capped on that, right? That's as good as you're gonna get. And even if you go self-employed and take that leap of faith and say, okay, I don't want to be made redundant and work for a crappy boss. I'm going to be my own boss. I'm going to choose how I work. You're still pretty. If you're that one person and you're still work an hour, get paid an hour, you're stuck in the wage system. Painter and decorator, accountant, a beautician, a mobile beautician. If you break your arm and you can't work, where's the income? And how's your savings looking like these days? Okay? That's really important. So take a leap of faith to something called a profit system, entrepreneurial, philanthropist. I never heard of that one either. Yeah, I do now, I love it. So what is this? What is this weird thing going on? You know, because if you're not in it, it's a bit like, look at them, not sure. It's kind of, we're not educated to be entrepreneurs at school, are we? We're told to stay in a system, to go work really hard for somebody else, be happy with that. Work 40 years, 40 hours a week, yeah, get 40% of your lifetime savings at the end, whatever that is, okay? We're not taught to go be somebody better, to have more, to become more, yeah, and to help other people while you're at it. So a profit system is where you do the work once, but now you have the ability to get paid again and again on time that you physically don't have in the day. That's pretty genius, and that's what we do. Okay, so 6 people here with Sarah, direct to Sarah, but all the rest is called a compounding effect. Okay, so if Sarah is working 10 hours a week, and she has 6 people here, they're working their 10 hours a week, okay, so that's 60 hours plus her 10, she's getting paid on 70 hours. Got it? Mm-hmm. But she's only working 10. She's sick and can't work. Her team can still work. That's amazing. And again, it's not just about who you know, who do they know, who do they know, okay? So the fact that we are in 5 countries, so there's 2, before I talk about that, it's 2 arrows to our bow. So one is direct selling, okay, DSA, that's legal, that means we're legal. So for everything we're not, we actually really are. It's quite cool, isn't it, really, that we can be legal in this country. Right, DSA, so this is your products online. You're not dealing with the money, delivering the products, okay? People go on the internet. In 2008, internet sales beat retail sales. Your business of the 21st century has to be online. There is no point otherwise, okay? So we tick that box. Health and wellness is the next $1 billion exploding industry. Lord Alan Sugar launched his own skincare company called Tropic 3 years ago in London with the runner-up of Apprentice. What does that man know about beauty, but what does he know about business? Okay, health and wellness, great. You know, people are turning 60 every 7 seconds for the next 12 years. Guess what? 60 is a 50, a 50 is a 40, a 40 is a 30. They want to look good and feel good, and we can offer them that, plus have an additional income alongside what they're doing. They don't have to give it up, you know? So the structure means that what we can offer people is this entrepreneurial mindset, this profit system. Okay, 5 countries. So DSA, the top 20 direct selling companies in the world, we're in the top 20, but the other 19 are companies are in 65 countries plus. We are in 5 countries. That is amazing. That's ground floor Google shares, guys. Because people still don't even really know what network marketing is in this country to date, yet. You know, but we're here to pave the way. We are still pioneers. Definition of the word pioneers is one of the most arrows in your back, so go out there and get shot at, okay? It's worth it, I promise you, all right? Okay, so we are in America. We've been there the longest, so Swiss company, 36 years, like Heather said. So we are in Canada, so we've been in Canada 10 years. We went to Australia in the summer of 2007, so that's just over 8.5. We came to the UK in November 2007. We went to Poland in, I've got to get this right, because where's my Polish man? So it was November 2014, yep, 2016, okay. And we are going to Taiwan this year. Wow, okay, and they really get network marketing out there, by the way. It's not a swear word like over here. So how cool is that? Because you've got the gateway to the east with Poland, the infrastructure, the gateway to Europe, the infrastructure to the east with Taiwan and East Asia. Super exciting. Now, I do not know anybody who's Taiwan, is that right? Taiwanese, Taiwan? Taiwanese. But I know that somebody who I know will know, and that's the whole point. I personally sponsored 7 Americans. I have over 100 Americans now working in business in America. I get paid when I'm sleeping. Wow, and I'm just a foot soldier, right? Amazing, isn't that? And Heather with her team here, you know, this is phenomenal. Okay, so just finishing up. So we have, it's a business, okay? So obviously we all know about the car presentation, wonderful white Mercedes, and you pick the same as me, E220 Sports Cabriolet. I love it. And I'm like you, I have the roof done, and it's freezing, and I don't care. I'm like, yeah, check it out. So sad. Anyway, so we have the car. It has to be white, guys, because it's a Mercedes, all right? So that's why we do the pure safe thing. But how do we get paid? So 4 levels of leadership. We all come in at the same level together. That's really great, because when you hit levels, you know the work that person has done. Yeah, you know what they've been, you know, they've worked their business smart. Because you're working smarter, not harder, remember that. Remember, you're leveraging your efforts off the others. And it's a fair system, by the way, because if I got on my high chair and said, I've got the paycheck I want, you know, team, go get the paycheck you want, then that person in my team can promote beside and above me, and I will not get paid on their entire network. Like my own sponsor isn't. This is a very fair system, okay? And that's important to know. Okay, so first level leadership is called district manager. And it's been mentioned about we get paid to wash our own hair. I love that, okay? So not just when you sell products, when you buy your own products. So isn't that an investment? Because how many years have we got left? 60 years to live? You know, I'll be paying myself when I brush my teeth, wear my mascara, whatever I'm doing. That's good stuff. Eating my, protein shakes for lunch. Okay, so district manager, average income is between £300 to £800. So if we say £500 a month, okay, normally this is a plan B, guys, and it's in addition to what they're earning. So if your annual income is £50,000 and you become a district manager in Arbonne, you've just given yourself a 10% pay rise. How's that looking in the public sector? Frozen pay? Yeah, not bad, right? Okay, all right, and this is part-time nooks and crannies, okay? It goes where you go. And how many people do you know with skin and hair who are having a shower every day, I hope, or a bath, because I was told off and I said that once, and shopping online? Yeah? Okay, so area manager is willable, and that was mentioned too. So that means that you can pave your business forward, so it doesn't stop when you stop working. The business you've built, it's better than any pension plan. Okay, so that's great. And the average income at area manager is between £800 to £3,000 a month. So if we say £1,500, how's that looking for a part-time business alongside what you're doing? That plan B, we say work full-time in your just over broke job, it's awful, isn't it? And work part-time on your fortune. But that, honestly, for a lot of people, what can that do for you? Even if you're district manager with £500, it's a lifestyle change. It's the difference between a 4-star to a 3-star going abroad on holiday. Savings, pension plan, I don't know. But that's in addition, guys. A nice pair of shoes, It's your money, you earned it. Okay, so we go to the third level of leadership, and there's only 4, and Sarah has hit that. Remarkable, lovely Sarah. And that's the car level. So average income is between £3,000 to £8,000 a month. So if we say £5,000, how's that? £60,000 a year. And by now you're building a strong team, by the way, okay? And you get the lovely Tiffany jewelry at Christmas, you got beautiful 35 just in time for that, right? And then we also get flowers on our birthday, and we just get recognised and rewarded. How many people have been rewarded by the company they work for? And you mentioned, Sarah, your story about, funny enough, I'm the same as you. I love it, because it means so much to me. It's not, for somebody it may not mean anything, but for me, it's the fact that somebody recognized me for my effort. And that's what we do, guys. We give back all the time. Okay, and then the top one is National Vice President. I know that the lovely Heather and myself are in qualification. That is amazing, guys. That's like £15,000 average income a month. And it doesn't stop. This is unlimited, by the way. So your businesses will keep growing. People will keep telling the story. People keep falling in love with products and wanting to help the world be a better place, really. And with that money, you can leave legacies. It's funny when people first start their Arbonne journey. For me, it was £1,000 a month, and you have to keep growing. Oh, okay, maybe £10,000 a month, right? And then now it's a charity. Now it's my legacy will be my orphanage in Tanzania and Africa. So, you know what? This is what it does. It stretches you. It allows you. Life, it's not just about money. Zig Ziglar says it's up there with oxygen. But it is about choices and opportunity, and that's what this business can deliver. So really, that's it really. I'm just going to make sure that I've done everything. I think I have. I'm going to wrap up. Thank you so much for listening, and back to the lovely Sarah.